welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I am Eric, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the I-Venstar Sport Waterproof Bluetooth Speaker. It's a cylindrical speaker, sort of similar in style to the UE Boom, but it has its own unique design. Now I'm going to tell you right up front, if this speaker is between 30 and 40 bucks. Very affordable, very inexpensive. And if you think you're going to get a UE Boom for 30 to 40 bucks, then you're insane, because that's a $200 speaker. You're not going to get a $200 speaker for $30 to $40. It just doesn't happen. However, the question is this a good speaker for the $30 to $40 price range? Does it work well? The answer to that is yes, and I will get to all the reasons why in a minute. Real quick, I want to do an unboxing just so you can see exactly how it comes packaged and what it comes with inside the box. This is just a quick unboxing of the I-Venstar water-resistant sport Bluetooth speaker. This is the box that it comes in. You can see on the front, kind of gives you a clue as to some of the features. It is NFC enabled. It is Bluetooth version 4.0. It does allow for hands-free calling, and it is waterproof. Waterproof and shockproof. NFC function allows easier Bluetooth operation. Turn it over, see some of the specs. It has a lithium-ion 3.7 volt battery, 3600 mAh, so it lasts for a good while. Output power is 3 watts times 2, so it has two 3-watt speakers inside of it. Frequency response 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. It is Bluetooth CSR 4.0. Water resistance IPX4 is the level of the water resistance. So let's open it up. See what it looks like inside. Right on the top there, you have the little instruction guide. And the speaker is packaged nicely for you. Pull that out, and there you go. It's got a very rugged, rubberized outer layer, and then you got the grill underneath. Up here, got your auxiliary jack, your micro USB for charging, and a DC out, which is kind of cool. So that means you can use this to charge another device if you needed to. So that's cool. And on this side, you've got your NFC, you've got your forward and back, you've got your play and pause, and also, I guess, multi-function button for calling. And then your LED indicator, it looks like. Anyway, let's see if there's what else comes in the box. This is the unboxing. Alright, you get several things in the box. You get a little carabiner, so you can attach the speaker to something if you need to. You get the auxiliary cord. It is Bluetooth, but you can also connect to it through that auxiliary port that you saw. And then you get your micro USB charging cord, so that you can plug it into any phone charger that you have laying around, or your computer, to charge it up. Anyway, that is it for the unboxing. So you can see in the box you got the speaker, you got the couple of cords that you would need, as well as the carabiner, and I will talk about that a little bit later on. But as far as the style of the speaker, it's a rugged speaker. It is covered with the silicone cover, as you can see. It gives it a cool look and design, but it also has a practical purpose. It makes it so that it's anti-skid, because it is a grippy rubber, so it won't slide so easy if you're sitting it either on its side, or most likely if you're sitting on the bottom is completely covered with the rubberized finish as well. And then the corners, hopefully you can see that, the corners have a thicker silicone, so that guards against dropping. If you were to drop it, those corners will, silicone will take the impact and keep you from damaging your speaker, which is pretty cool. Now, as far as the features go, it is equipped with NFC pairing. You can see the logo there. So I'm going to jump over to a quick video where I'm going to show you how cool and easy it is to pair it with a phone that is equipped with NFC.
Power on. Connect me.
So you can see, really simple, awesome way to do it. Now if your phone doesn't have NFC, that's okay. You pair it the way you do almost every Bluetooth device. You just long press the power button. The power comes on, you keep pressing it, and then it goes into pairing mode, flashing red and blue, and then you go into your phone, find it, and select it, and connect to it. It's the old-fashioned way, but if you have a phone with NFC, it's cool to be able to do it that way. Very fast way to do it. Now it is equipped with a 3600 mAh battery, so that is a pretty big, pretty powerful battery. It charges in about 3 to 4 hours. And the charge will get you about 8 to 10 hours of playing time. That's using the Bluetooth, and that's pretty awesome. That's a really long time. Now, it does, when it's charging, you'll see, I'm going to take this flap off on the bottom, and there is a little light, and you'll see in the other video, it flashes when it's charging, and then when it's done charging, it turns to solid red. But what's really cool about this, and you can see it right there, there's a DC out. You can use this to charge your other devices. Now that's pretty cool, because if you just bought a battery, like a travel battery charger to charge another device, you might pay for 3600, you might pay a 3600 mAh, you might pay like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks for it. And this is a $30 to $40 speaker, and it's a good speaker, but you also have the ability to charge another device. And you can charge a device while you're also have it hooked up to this through Bluetooth playing music. So that's a really, really awesome feature. Obviously, if you're charging another device, it's not going to last you the full 8 to 10 hours because you're transferring power over. But it's cool to know that you have that as an extra bonus, a way to charge a USB device. So that's kind of cool. And it does come with that USB cord, as you saw in the unboxing. So I love that part. And that little red LED will, actually it's here, that will flash when it is charging another device as well, to let you know that it is charging the device, which is awesome. As far as sound go, I think the sound on this is excellent. It's really good, loud, powerful sound. Again, no, it's not going to be quite the same as a UE Boom $200 speaker. But for a $30 to $40 speaker, I would say it probably sounds more like you paid $70 to $100 for it. It has a really good sound. Of course, I'm going to let you hear it. If you watch my videos, you know I hate doing this because, you know, the sound's coming from my speaker, it's going to the microphone on my camera, then it's getting, you know, dumped onto my computer, then it's getting turned into a YouTube video, and then you're listening to it through your speakers on your laptop or your phone or maybe your desktop. So that, you know, it's not a really great representation of actually sitting and hearing it, but still, people want to hear it. So let's jump over to the video where I'm going to show you just some different music playing through it so you can see, and also see the different button functions and how you can control skipping and going back and the loudness and play and pause with the buttons that are here on the top. hopefully you could hear in that video, good quality sound, gets pretty doggone loud. Definitely enough for sitting by a pool or in a room. Yeah, I thought it was great. I think it's a good quality sound. Now the other thing is waterproof. What does that mean? Well, people throw that word around a lot these days, and that's why there have been created these levels, these IPX levels of waterproofness, and this is IPX4. Honestly, I don't consider that waterproof. I think that's a little bit of a bad way to put it. It's water resistant. IPX4, waterproof to me means you can throw it in the water and it's fine. That's waterproof. And you can't do that with this. Don't do it, you'll ruin it. It is IPX4, which means it can get wet, it can get splashed and be fine on all sides. And I have a video to prove that to you where I did my famous kitchen sink test. So let's jump over to that so you can see it's getting wet, it's playing music, it's fine and works with no problem. So you can see it is water resistant. Again, it's not waterproof. You take this in the pool or you're floating around and you stick this in one of your cup holders on your float, bad idea. Wouldn't do that. But if you have this, sitting in the bathroom or sitting beside a pool or at the ocean, it gets wet or gets water splashed on it, it's going to be just fine. And that's what's cool about it. I don't know why anyone would expect a speaker to be submersible in water or why you would need that. But the fact that you can get it wet and it works without any problem, or hey, maybe you're outside and it starts raining, hey, it's gonna be okay. So that's kind of a cool feature as well. Overall, as you can see, really great speaker, really great features. Now there are two little cons that I do want to throw out there. Number one is phone calls. I read other people's reviews on Amazon, and there were people there that said they had no problem with phone calls, but I did my tried and true test that I do with all Bluetooth devices, and it did not work for me, phone calls at all. Yes, it will make the call. I can hear the other person without any problem, but they could not hear me. They could kind of hear me, but it was really noisy, really muffled. I tried several different calls. I tried positioning the speaker a different way, and consistently bad sound for the person I was talking to. So if you're thinking of using this as a speakerphone or for a Bluetooth speaker to make phone calls as well as other stuff, then might not be the best thing to use for that. But as far as streaming music and using it for sound, excellent. But yeah, I did not have any luck with the person on the other end of the call being able to hear me. Sometimes they couldn't even understand what I was saying. Sometimes they could understand me, but they said that it was really hard and they had to concentrate really hard. As soon as I switched it off of this and onto just speakerphone on my phone, they heard me perfectly clearly. So obviously maybe some issues with the mic and the speakerphone portion of the speaker. So I just wouldn't recommend it for that. The only other thing I would say, this did come with a carabiner, as you saw, and there's this little tab right here that hooks onto. Only if you look, you can see that tab is not there because it broke off. And I didn't break it off. It was actually already broken when it got to me. Not a big deal for me. I don't think I would ever use that. And again, it was plastic, hard plastic. So I wouldn't necessarily ever trust just a hard plastic thing. Plastic breaks and gets brittle, especially if it gets really hot. So I personally would not recommend using the carabiner to attach this and have it hanging onto something. I just don't think that's a great idea. Probably not the feature that you want to buy this for. So those are the two cons, just the carabiner and the phone call. But as far as using it as a speaker, I think it has awesome sound, awesome features. The fact that it can charge your phone or another device as well as be a speaker, that's just one of the coolest features I've ever seen on a portable Bluetooth speaker like this. So I would highly recommend it. I mean, for $30 to $40, this is a good quality sound and really cool features that you cannot find in another speaker for that price range. So I would highly recommend it for all those reasons. And of course, it is available on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description below. You can click that link, jump over to Amazon, read other people's reviews, and pick one up for yourself. Anyway, that's it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. You know anyone who might be interested in a speaker like this, then please share this video with them. You can do that on Facebook, Google+, Twitter. All those fun ways are down there. Check out my channel. I have tons and tons of cool product reviews, gadgets, electronics, accessories for your phone and your tablet, household appliances like vacuum cleaners and coffee makers and all kinds of cool stuff, as well as dog product reviews. So check that out. If you have an Android phone, check out my Android app review playlist. And if you really want to get into programming on your Android phone, check out my Tasker tutorials. Anyway, that is going to be it until next time. So have a great day.